Hello and welcome to the Hockey Gambling Podcast. I am your host, Ryan Gilbert. Joining me, per usual, is my co-host, Joel Meyer. We're doing today, Joel, on this bright and early Monday here.
Yes, early show, but I've already got the beers going. It is Christmas week after all. It's a much better day than it was Saturday. Let's just put it that way. Absolute bloodbath, Armageddon. We bathed in blood on Saturday. It was a miserable day until the last few minutes of the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers game, where an onside kick is like a 5% chance of happening. I almost turned the game off, but I'm a loyal Bears fan right to the death, and I kept it on during my misery, figuring we were losing to the fucking Packers once again. But nope, Caleb Williams got it done. Ben Johnson, he's got this team doing magic, man. They are absolutely a fate in the playoffs, but we can win the division. We're favored to win the division now, so absolutely pumped about that. I mean, everything else went wrong on Saturday, almost everything else, but the Bears beating the Packers just compensated for all of it. So I was over the moon at the end of Saturday night. Sunday was a lot better, middling results, but another good primetime game. We're spoiled now. We had the Hawks on Thursday, Bears Saturday night, Pats Ravens is good Sunday night, even though Lamar Jackson went out halfway through the game. There's still a competitive one, and Pats won. Good for Mike Vrabel and assorted other futures. So yeah, I mean, our Ravens division though is fucked. The Lions getting dummied at home by the Pittsburgh Steelers. Aaron Rodgers suddenly looks like he's 34 again, and not the 40-year-old that he is. That was a tough loss there. I know, another weird final call of the game, but refs got it right, so can't complain too much. Lions sucked, and we're doing a lot better Monday morning than we were Saturday evening. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, if you hadn't bet any hockey, you would have had a fantastic Saturday and Sunday. I'm sure. Yeah, two fantastic games like that Detroit ending.
I mean, the Oregon getting backdoor.
Yeah, that was fucking
JMU. Their own 1 yard line, they backdoor that shit.
Yeah, that was crazy there. But yeah, I mean, Detroit, like, they shouldn't have gave up that touchdown to Gainwell at the end of the first half. He was like on the ground and caught it, and like he just went in. And then the last play, clear offensive pass interference. They also should have blown it dead for forward progress. Like they pushed him back like 5 yards. So tough loss for the Lions there. Good win for Dilly, I guess. Dilly's Steelers there. So and then also Jordan Love went out as well for the Packers. So two teams lose their starting quarterbacks and blow leads in the fourth quarter there on primetime night. So it's good Saturday night football. I didn't really watch much of the Eagles game, but I know there was some sort of kind of brawl type thing happening after the Birds went for 2 late in the game. So that should be a fun rematch, I think, in week 18. So yeah, football's going. Hockey is not going well though for us over the weekend.
No, well, we were due for a bad one. We had a really good start of the season. We were due for an absolute shading, and we experienced it.
Yeah, here's our puck bucks here. Saturday, I went 6-10, down 71. Joel 5-11, down 152. Like I'm trying to make sure that's because I mean you bet a few 25s.
No, it's real. I felt it in the accounts.
It's just bad. And then Sunday, you bounce back Sunday 5-2. 42.64. We got the push on the under 6. I guess we should have
basically had the same weekend. You had around the same.
You ended up, we both ended up down around 110. So,
all right, okay.
Yeah. We're still very, very much positive.
If only it wasn't gun shy, man, because I bet small stakes. I was so fucking furious over losing all those unders and all the games that went against me, and I was just like 10 puck bucks, 15 puck bucks, but man, the Knights, man, they totally shit the bed. They're just useless without Eichel. They gave us so many penalties too, and you give up more than a couple penalties against the Oilers, you're probably going to lose. Mm-hmm. Even then, though, they were still in it with a few minutes left to go. They were down 4-0 and made it 4-3. So the Oilers are still vulnerable to those comebacks. You have any other thoughts from Saturday?
Saturday here, we went over the day games. We recorded on Saturday. Blackhawks, I think we talked about that one, but Spencer Knight didn't start, so that one was done there, as was the under. Wild, easy win over the Oilers there. Habs team total gets there on Saturday, does not get there on Sunday, though. I had that there against the Penguins. Did you remember to bet Crosby props last night for him getting a
Oh,
goal and 2 points.
I doubled it down. I doubled
Nice.
down. I said, well, Mark, yeah, that shit. He got power play point, a goal, and an assist. So that was over the moon about that. Just glad to see the the bench clearing, the fans going nuts. Like it deserves happening in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Against the Canadiens still. So you got both connections there. So that was excellent. Yeah, of all teams, St. Louis was my biggest win on Saturday with both the over and the Blues cashing against Florida. That was a nice bet. One of the very few on Saturday. A lot of losers. Lightning came back from 3 goals down to win that one.
Yeah, the Hurricanes just they blew 3-goal leads on back-to-back days. It's the only the third time a team has done that in NHL history. One being the Hurricanes and one being the Penguins last weekend. So that just shows you how they're doing there.
Right. What else? Knights.
Yeah, Knights are like you said. Eichel is their entire team, and Shea Theodore out week to week now is going to be huge for them.
Jackets, Ducks over 6.5. Ducks over still keep cashing. I bet that again tonight.
4-3, yeah, same ad there. Celebrini two more points I think there against the Kraken on Saturday night, or maybe just 1 point. 1 point there. I was gonna say, Jack Eichel, Shea Theodore. Oh, Jack Hughes came back on Sunday night and it was plenty effective for
He was the only one who scored.
He was the only one that scored. Still cannot come back against the Sabres there. But let's wipe away this weekend and move ahead here to the Tuesday slate. Of course, make sure you check out the SGPN app for all of our picks and podcasts across every sport here. And we got a big 13-game slate on Tuesday, December 23rd. Happy Festivus to everybody. Starting off here at 4 p.m., bright and early. I got the Pittsburgh Penguins plus 120 at the Toronto Maple Leafs minus 142. Under 6.5 at minus 130. Over 6.5 at plus 110. Pittsburgh does finally get that win, ending a 8-game losing streak there. Back-to-back shutouts before that as well. Now they go into Toronto, third game in 4 nights for both teams. Toronto coming home from a bad road trip, 4-0, 5-3, and 5-1 losses in Washington, Nashville, and Dallas. But they've been better at home, 10-5-5, 5-10 on the road. Still don't know if I can trust them here as favorites at all. They did win 7-2 in Pittsburgh last month and 4-3 at home. I don't know. I saw their goaltending is really kind of keeping them in games now. Malkin's still out for Pittsburgh. I have not looked at any of these games, if that's not obvious based off my stalling here. Maybe an over 6.5 here. Both teams allowing a lot of goals. I'll go with the Leafs here at home. Leafs minus 142 for. Let's just do 20 puck bucks on that, and then 20 puck bucks on the over 6.5 at plus 110.
Interesting. I'm going the opposite of both of those bets. Leafs are in absolute shambles right now. They played 2 horrific games, both against the Capitals and the Predators. And they actually played a pretty good game in a scheduled loss against the Stars on their back-to-back. The Stars just played their C-plus game, and they're still able to finish their chances. Got a great game from Ottinger. And I just don't like the way that the Leafs team are trending right now. Maybe coming back from that road trip, they find some spunk fighting for the coach, I guess, because all the talk over Toronto is like, fire the coach, as though he's the problem for this miserable Leafs team. They're getting some goaltending now. They can't score anymore. Their shooting percentage is totally dried up. I heard that Nylander and Matthews were minus 14 combined on this road trip. Didn't get a single goal, I'm pretty sure. Their stars aren't going. The team aren't going. Goaltending has been above average, but not nearly good enough to win them games when their top players aren't playing. Like your boy, Scott Laughton, is basically the best Leafs forward right now. He scored again.
Yeah, he scored to make it 2-1. I was like, oh no, my puck line, my Stars puck line is going to be screwed. But no, Dallas came through there in the third.
Yes, thankfully. But he's only getting like 12, 13 minutes a game because Berube is, I don't know, he's saying fuck you to the GM. I don't know. There's always drama there in the 6. We're going with the Penguins here. I know they've been playing terribly. They finally snapped that losing streak, beating the Canadiens. It took a shootout, but they got it done. And so give me 15 puck bucks on the Penguins money line there at plus 120. And we like the under. Both teams' offense have really dried up lately. Penguins power play went to shit Although again, we got that Crosby power play point when the I wasn't watching the game entirely. I just had it like on my 4-4 screen, but it was either on his assist or
yeah, it was a secondary assist on the power play.
Okay, so it was the second one. All right. Anyway, penalty kill has been pretty good for the Leafs. Their power play is shit. Penguins power play is certainly not firing as it once was. So we like the under 6.5 as well. So give me 20 puck bucks on that too.
All right, going to war there in that one in Toronto.
Good start.
Yeah, down to 6:30 here. I got the Dallas Stars -130 at the Detroit Red Wings +110. Over 5.5 -135. Under 5.5 +114. Joel, I feel like we're going to be more aligned on this one here.
I think so too. Red Wings, they got all the fancy stat stuff going on for them. They're just firing the puck from everywhere. They're getting some results lately, but I don't believe in this team as a legitimate threat to the elite, and getting the Stars at only -130 after a pretty pedestrian showing at home against the Leafs. I think they respond here in a big way to go into the Christmas break, very small Christmas break with the nice win. When's the last time the Stars have lost? They won in
they lost at Minnesota and then Florida. They had lost back-to-back games and then they won 4 straight.
Yeah, so Stars are rolling. Red Wings, they had to require overtime against the Capitals in the last one. Mm-hmm. They deserve to win the previous one in Washington. They totally demolished them. I think the Stars are the play here, even though they don't have the fancy stat stuff. Still, certainly, clearly a better team. Also, one more note: Jonathan Berggren, Red Wings released him. They put him on waivers, and the fucking Blues collected him, and he's been tearing it up in St. Louis. A big reason for why they've been playing a lot better the last few games. So you love to see Eisman make such mistakes. Because we're not talking about the Blues, so I have to mention that here. Give me the Stars, 20 puck bucks at -130. I'll stay away from the total altogether.
Yeah, I love the Stars here. Stars -130, 26 puck bucks there. Also taking them on the puck line, +200 for 10 puck bucks. The Red Wings are 21, 13, and 3. And of those 13 regulation losses, 12 of them have been by at least 2 goals by my count there. So when they lose in regulation, they tend to lose by margin. Stars, 4 straight wins, all by at least 2 goals, including a few 3, 4, and 5 against Toronto, Anaheim, and the Kings there. So Stars healthy now. No Bichel, no Sagan. Those guys are out long term there, and Red Wings still without Patrick Kane. But Stars just a much better team. Great on the road, 13-2-4. Detroit just 11-7-1 at home in that one. So business trip here before the holiday break. Okay, down to 7 o'clock. Got the Florida Panthers +124 at the Carolina Hurricanes -148. Over 5.5 -130. Under 5.5 +110. One more quick thing on that Stars game. Stars have a scheduled advantage there. It's the third game of 4 nights for Detroit, while Dallas had a few days, or haven't played a back-to-back in a few days there. Carolina, big home favorites against the Panthers. Carolina's the same at home as they are on the road, 11-5-1 versus 11-5-2. But Florida is much worse on the road, 7-7. Not quite a Malinsky here for the Hurricanes, but they've played a lot of road games recently. Their only home game was the second half of a back-to-back. Panthers coming off that loss to the Blues. The only way you can possibly look here, though, is the Panthers, just with how Carolina plays against them. Also, Slavin is back out again for week to week. I think I saw Seth Jarvis out as well, and Martinook did not play in last game there. So give me the Panthers here, +124 for 20 puck bucks. Just until the Hurricanes prove they can beat them, you got to take the Panthers here, even on the road. As far as the total is concerned, not really too strong either way. Might depend on the goalie matchup, but slight look to the under, but just the Panthers here for me.
Agree with all that. The Panthers, historically, we know about them in the playoffs, just tearing the Hurricanes apart. And Bobrovsky's not playing well. Hurricanes goaltending is apparently been okay. Other than the past couple games where they're giving up these massive leads. I mean, they got to have a bee in their bonnet over losing that game on Friday, I believe it was, against the Panthers.
Mm-hmm.
Right, that was one where they went down, or they went up 3-0 and then lost. Yeah, and that's where yeah, they got to be really pissed off over that whole thing with Seth Jarvis getting thrown into the post and there's no penalty. So I kind of want to get bet the Panthers anyway, but I think I'm going to stay away. I've been looking at the Panthers point total, though. That's at 96.5. I want to bet they're over. We got a lot of unders already on them, so those are looking good, but we can easily middle this shit. But I think I'm going to wait and see what happens with this one. And then maybe the Hurricanes win, and then we can put the Panthers point total over 95.5. That's what I'm looking for. But for this game, I think it's pretty accurately priced. If I had to bet a side, though, it would be the Panthers, considering Slavin is a big deal. They were doing fine without him before. It's Panthers are nothing for me, but I'm just going to pass entirely for now.
Yeah, Panthers minus 260 to make the playoffs seems kind of short as a potential parlay piece there as well for your future parlays.
Yeah, Panthers make playoffs. Stafford MVP and Northwest Division to win the NBA title.
Add fucking Canada, World Juniors, and/or Olympics in there as well. Like, get a good thing going there.
Oh yeah, that's what I've been doing.
Yeah. All right, we are brought to you by Kalshi, a real money prediction market legal in all 50 states. In all 50 states, you can trade tons of markets in sports, including NFL, college football, college basketball, NBA, NHL, and more. You can even trade props like first touchdowns. Besides sports, they have tons of other markets, including politics, entertainment, and even the weather. At Kalshi, you can trade anything. New Kalshi customers get $20 when they use promo code SGPN. That's Kalshi, Kalshi, promo code SGPN. And of course, we got Underdog, your home for pick'em entries, where you can win up to 5,000 times your entry. Underdog has you covered this holiday season with Underdog Unwrapped. You'll unwrap tons of promos all throughout the holidays. And Underdog has a brand new offer for new customers. Play just $5 and get $75 in bonus funds when you sign up with code HGP. All right, still here at 7 p.m. Got the New York Rangers plus 142 at the Washington Capitals minus 170. Total is set at 5.5 with both the over and the under at minus 110. Joel, what do you think for this division matchup here?
I mean, both these teams are kind of mysterious to me, especially the Rangers. Another loss against the Predators last night. Very low-scoring affair, even with Jonathan Quick in net. I assume we'll get Thompson in net for this one after Lindgren played the last one on the back-to-back against the Red Wings. So, yeah, we're just going to go with the under 5.5, minus 110. Both teams have, I wouldn't say struggled to score. I mean, the Capitals, they did struggle to score against the Red Wings, but they are a pretty good offensive team this year. Logan Thompson in nets, Shesterkin back in nets. I think this is a goalie game. I don't have too much. Just give me 15 puck bucks under 5.5.
Right, yeah, no, I'm right there with you. 22 puck bucks on the under 5.5. They met on October 12th. That was a 1-0 win for Washington at the Rangers there. Both teams heavily towards the under overall this season. Rangers 25-12-1 to the under. Washington 18-15-3, especially as of late. Washington under in 3 of 4 and 4 of their past 6 there. So see a very low scoring game here. JT Miller out week to week, potentially out for the Olympics for the Rangers, I saw. And Ovechkin has not scored in like 10 games now. He's done absolutely nothing. So, maybe missing Dubois, missing Ryan Leonard have been key pieces for the Capitals that are impacting their offense. Right down, and if I might play the Rangers as road dogs here, but gotta see how the line moves. Down to 7 p.m. Got the Montreal Canadiens plus 100 at the Boston Bruins minus 120. Over 5.5 at minus 130. Under 5.5 at plus 110 here. Canadians, of course, third game in 4 nights now. Same thing for the Bruins. Bruins are still at home, so do have a little bit of a rest advantage there, but Boston's now lost 3 straight. 4 of their past 5 after a good streak there. Habs have been very up and down. A good win over the Oilers. Last week? But besides that, wins against the Blackhawks without Bedard. And then the Penguins there. So nothing too great there for the Habs on the road. 9-3-4 on the road. Boston 12-7-1 at home. Let me just check on the injuries here. Nothing too severe either way. So give me 18 puck bucks here on Boston to win. That's to win 15 then, minus 120 on the money line. As for the total, you could probably only look to the over, but not going to be playing that here.
I will stay away from the side myself. I think it's pretty accurately priced. Bruins couple losses at home. I thought they were the much better team against the Canucks, but what was it, Lankin in that game, and he was okay. I don't know. Canucks are just I guess we're not talking about the Canucks in this slate either, so we can mention them here. It's like the joke in the city, like the rebuild is over. 4 games in a row since trading Quinn Hughes. The rebuild is over. Canucks are a legit team again. But no, that should all certainly end. In fact, I bet your Flyers.
I love the Flyers tonight. I'm surprised they got Dvorak back. Vladar starting. Hathaway still out of the lineup. Like healthy scratching game.
They're ready for Christmas.
Third game in 4 nights for the Canucks. Like
job done.
Yeah, it's I'm love the Flyers tonight. Love the Flyers.
Exactly. Yeah, I love that bet. But for this one, I like the over 20 puck bucks on the over 5.5. They're at minus 130. 2 good offensive teams, very poor defensively. Even with no back in the lineup, I don't think that's going to make a big difference. And Swayman has been struggling lately. So, and then the Canadiens' goaltending is a mystery box. So, love the over 5.5 in this one.
All right, down to 7 p.m. again. Got the Buffalo Sabres plus 130 at the Ottawa Senators minus 155. Under 6.5 minus 130. Over 6.5 plus 110. Joel, right back to you.
The Sabres are what, 7 in a row?
Red hot, yeah. 6 in a row there. 6 in a row.
6 in a row.
Yeah.
My word, like Canucks are hot, Sabres hot. Like the filth of each conference is just sort of rising to the top. Sabres passed the Leafs. Senators dominated the Bruins in Boston on Sunday. Coming back home here, I don't see why you fade the Sabres at this point. You know, they're fired up. They've got a new GM. There's a lot of hope in town. Players are playing well, and Senators, a couple of wins there, but I don't think that they deserve to be quite this big of a favorite against a team that are as spicy as the Sabres right now. So give me 15 puck bucks on the Sabres money line, and if they're playing better defensively as well. It's just Senators totals are all over the place because the goaltending just continually fucks them. So I if anything, I would take the over, but I'll just go with the Sabres money line. Yeah, I was watching a Leafs show, and he was basically like, even his Sabres friend is saying, Sabres six wins in a row, buddy. Making fun of the Leafs. Like the Sabres are passing the Leafs to jump on them. So love the vibes there in Toronto. But yeah, for this one, just a small bet on the Sabres.
Yeah, this is a tough one here. Like you said, both teams coming in hot. Buffalo is bad on the road though, 6-11, 6-9-2 there overall. But yeah, I mean, 4 of those 6 wins have come on the road, including at New Jersey on a back-to-back there. Buffalo's also won the last 5 meetings against Ottawa, including 8-4 earlier this season. All 4 meetings last season they won there as well. So yeah, give me Buffalo here, plus 130. Same thing as you, 15 puck bucks there. Just think this game should be closer. Buffalo's underlying metrics have looked better recently as well. Some good wins, some comeback wins in there too. So give me the Sabres here as pesky road dogs. Okay, down to 7 p.m. Got the New Jersey Devils minus 120 at the New York Islanders plus 100. Over 5.5 minus 130, under 5.5 at plus 110 here. Devils coming off that loss to Buffalo. Islanders also coming off a loss at Buffalo over the weekend there, coming back home. But yeah, 3 straight losses for the Isles. Devils have been up and down, probably good for them to get Jack Hughes back here, but they're still missing, a few pieces there as well. I'm seeing Sorokin is out through the break, which is not good for the Isles. But Horvat's been out as well. So got to go with the Devils here, I think, on the road. Only minus 120. They got their top guys back. Islanders have their top guys out. So give me 24 bucks on the Devils here, minus 120. I still trust Big Save Dave to keep it an under game, though. I'm not going to be taking the over. Give me the under 5.5 as well for just 15 bucks on that at plus 110.
Good intel on that goalie situation for the Islanders. I will join you with the Devils there. Getting Jack Hughes back is massive. I mean, we talk about like both Jacks for the Devils and the Knights. These guys are crucial for what they do offensively. Like without them, they are just lost, and they need these guys to be playing 24, 25 minutes a game because the other guys are not doing anything. I'll join you 20 bucks on the Devils money line there. No real thoughts on the total. But if I had to bet the total, it'd still be the over. With Riddick and net, I don't think that he's going to be doing what Sorokin does in terms of compensating for the Islanders' defensive deficiencies. But I'll just stick with the Devils money line here. Hopefully they can capitalize them. I see like a 3-2, 3-1 Devils win.
Devils only minus 200 to make the playoffs. I'm kind of surprised to see that. I know the Metro is kind of wide open, but like you don't like it? You don't like Devils?
I mean,
it's plus
so crowded though.
It's plus 200. It's plus 200 to miss. It's
minus 200 though. I don't know.
They're better than the Flyers. They're better than the Islanders. Like they're going to be right in the mix, I think, with the Caps. Like with Hughes back, once they figure out their goaltending, they'll probably buy at the deadline. Like I'm not going to lay minus 200.
They shouldn't be buying at the well, actually, this year they maybe should because the East is so weak, especially the Metro. So maybe you're right. Minus 200. I'm not there yet, but I mean, they just got a bunch of guys out. I don't know about that. I'm not there yet.
That's just shorter than I thought it would be. That's
all right. We'll shelf that for now. We'll see what it is after the break.
All right, down to 8 p.m. here. Got the Nashville Predators plus 164 at the Minnesota Wild, minus 198, over 5.5, minus 135, under 5.5, plus 114. Joel, what do you got?
Two extremely hot teams here. Wild finally cooled off. The Avs just when the team's running hot, just roll Colorado into town. They'll shut you down. Yeah, pretty comfortable win there for the Avs in Minnesota. Minnesota were on a backtrack, of course, but yeah, you expected a bit better performance from the Wild. To be honest, I didn't even watch that game. I didn't even look at the stats. But I saw that the Avs were winning 3-0, so I figured that the Wild were not truly competitive.
McKinnon got 2 goals. He's up to 30 now before Christmas, which is insane.
Yeah, Makar another goal, 2 assists.
Werenski got hurt. I think I saw like a block shot or something. So rest in peace to those.
I was trying not to mention.
Well, I'm not mentioning anybody. I'm just mentioning anyone that may have bet Werenski is. It's not good for them if he's out.
This one, give me the fucking Predators, fan. They're rolling. 10 bucks on the Preds, plus 164. I think they can be competitive here. And the Wild, they're winning these games, but they don't look truly dominant. Better rest spot for actually they played Sunday as well. So
yeah, it's third game of 4 nights for both teams.
Yeah. Whatever. Give me the Preds. Just 10 bucks on them. I think they can make things spicy in a divisional affair. I'm not trusting the Wild here as minus 200 favorites against a really hot Preds team, even without Marshall. So like Predators are for as long as Burnett has been there, they're just ultimate streaky team. They lose a bunch, then they win a bunch. They lose a bunch, they win a bunch more. And right now they're winning a bunch. So they're feeling it. Sauce is playing much better. Yossi back, playing great. I think they could make this a war. So plus 164. That's the way I'm going, but it does scream under as well. So just 10 bucks on the under 5.5 there, plus 114. This is ultimate 2-1, 3-2 game.
Yeah, that is the only thing that scares me. I'm considering taking the Wild puck line of the Predators. 16 regulation losses. I think I just counted 12 or 13 have been by margin there.
Before this streak, brother. You gotta throw out the records. This is a divisional game. Isn't that what they say at the NFL?
I mean, even during this streak, there are 2 losses: 4-1 to Carolina, 4-2 at Colorado, 6-3 at Carolina. I mean, good teams there. They've been losing.
I don't think the Wild are Carolina or Colorado just yet.
I mean, but their wins have been against the Rangers, the Leafs, the Blues twice, shootout against Colorado, at Florida overtime, the Flames. Wild have been hot. They've been winning.
All right, can't wait for the Wild to win by 1. We both lose.
Yeah, absolutely. Gonna be a shootout win for the Wild here. But yeah, puck line plus 124. 15 puck bucks on that though. 13-4-4 at home. Nashville's not as good on the road. Minnesota has been at home for the past 2 games, so slight advantage there on the rest factor for the Wild. I'm not going to be playing the total though, because I can't play a puck line in and under 5.5. That's just trying to thread the needle way too much there. So yeah, just the Wild here on the puck line.
Yeah. Okay. Just a general statement. If you want to do that, just bet the Predators team total under. Like, then you don't have to make 2 bets, and then you just paying the tax twice. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Let me see what that is to kill some time here, because we've been flying through this slate here.
I got thoughts anyway.
Under 2.5 is minus 130. So all right. Let's keep going here. 9 o'clock here. Utah Mammoth plus 210 at the Colorado Avalanche minus 258. Avs puck line plus 100. Utah plus 1.5 is minus 120. 6.5 under minus 118. Over minus 102. Joel, back to you.
Well, the Mammoth have been miserable on the road, and I keep waiting for the Avalanche to cool down. But even when they play the B game, like I mentioned with the Stars playing the Leafs, it's just they have enough talent that they only need to play 33% of the game at a top level, and they'll win the game. And it seems that way. Mammoth, of course, still without Logan Cooley. They had to scrape by. I nearly lost the Mammoth money line against the Jets.
I lost the under. I lost the under there with the Jets coming back to tie it. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
So losing another game when you're up 3-0, like that would have been what, 4th in 3 days for me. That would have been rough.
Well, that's why you got to bet at some of these books that have the up 3 goals. Gosh,
to be honest, I did bet it there, but for the sake of
for the sake of the show and
exactly,
and your mental well-being.
Exactly. Yes. But yeah, the Mammoth here, nice win against the Jets. That really propelled them. That should have been a 3-point, or it should have been a 4-point game for them. Instead, it was just a 1-point game because the Jets did manage to get that overtime point, the loser point. So like we were talking about in the last show, how the Mammoth will be fighting with the Jets for that 4th wildcard spot, 5th wildcard spot, maybe.
Funnily enough, when Utah was up 3-0, I was like, all right, let me check what their to make playoff odds are at, because they were still plus 110. I was like, oh, maybe I should take this. And I blink and it's 3-3. I'm like, all right, well, fuck that.
Yeah. But the Mammoth have they played a few more games than the Jets. I'm pretty sure they've just been rolling it out. So at least they have an easier schedule going forward, a few more rest days. But yeah. Gonna be interesting in the West and the East in particular, but fuck the East. It's just a bunch of bad teams. I think the real cream of the crop is in the Western Conference this year, as in most years for pretty much the whole salary cap era, if we're honest.
Have you bet much Central to win Cup yet?
No, it's too short. I mean, because they have to play each other. It's like the Wild and the Stars probably going to play each other, and the Avalanche is going to cruise through, and then they'll have to play the winner of the Stars and the Wild. So, like, there's no point. Like, they'll maybe be a minus number then at best after that, but you're not getting too much value there. And they might have to play the Knights of the Oil. They probably will have to play the Knights of the Oil.
Exactly. Yeah, and the conference.
So there's no point in that, I don't think. So yeah, you just pick one of those teams to be your truck. I back the Avalanche. I'm very biased, but it's looking good so far because we can't fucking lose, and I don't think we're losing this one. Give us the Avs here, minus 1.5, even money. Just last game at home for the Christmas break. Get down to business. Take care of these upstarts there in Utah, and $20 bucks at even money there. kind of like the under 6.5. Mammoth been struggling to score on the road. Avalanche been just shutting down every team. In fact, just 10 bucks on the under 6.5, just because I think that is a good bet. I'm just gun shy still on these NHL unders.
Yeah, under would be the way to go there for the total for me. I mean, Colorado's allowed 2 goals or fewer in 4 of their past 5, 6 of their 7 of their past 8 there or so. Like, yeah, and Utah, yeah, and they should have been an under against Winnipeg there. They played a few on straight unders before that, so that would be the way to go on the total for me. And yeah, Colorado is the only way you can bet this. I think like they're just so good. And Utah saw the Jets come back with Kyle Connor and a hat trick. Like the Avs can double that with McKinnon and McCarr and all that. I'm trying to figure out if I'll actually bet the Avalanche puck line, because if so, I'll put some puck bucks on it. I probably will. Just give me 15 puck bucks on that. I could see a close game here, possibly overtime. Utah just plays a few close games. They've been better on the road recently. So yeah, just 15 puck bucks on the Avalanche puck line, and not going to play the total there.
There we go. I've already contradicted myself. Just look to Mammoth team total under if you don't want to place those 2 bets. But for our purposes here, we'll rock with what we've been saying.
Yeah. All right. We are brought to you by Novig. Novig is America's #1 sports prediction market. At Novig, you're getting the best prices. Download the Novig app and get $50 when you spend $5 if you use promo code SGPN. Get in on the action with Novig, promo code SGPN. And we're brought to you by Rhythm. They're continuing to crush it this NFL season, especially when to fade players and take those unders. I got college basketball up and running as well. Super easy to sign up, run predictions off the house model, or make your own and play with the sliders. Use promo code SGPN25 when you download the Rhythm app for 25% off your first month. Download Rhythm and use promo code SGPN25. Okay.
Yeah, Jack Adams available to you at the moment?
I don't, but I can check.
I'm looking right now.
Odds checker here.
Yeah, so it's still Bednar plus 225, Quenneville around the same price.
Yeah.
Very interesting. I mean, if the Colorado Avalanche just don't lose again, yeah, Benner's going to win. I just don't see that happening. And everyone else is like in the 20s other than John Cooper there at 7-1. So if the Avalanche just keep winning, then it's just going to be Benner. But
well, take them if you have DraftKings or FanDuel, take them at 15 or 20-1 to break the record, because I feel like that's the only way he gets it, is if they do break the record. Because Quenneville, if the Ducks make the playoffs, should get some votes. I think some voters will vote for him. Cooper could get the Legacy Award. I still like my boy Rick Tocchet there, 40-1.
Nobody is talking about that. 40-1 is crazy. That's a great price.
Yeah.
I'm on board. I mean, at some point he's going to get some love.
Even 25-1. I'm seeing at 2 other books. Like so.
So they're still what, third in the Metro?
They're
still.
Yeah, I think they're 3rd or 4th in the Metro, plus 160 to make the playoffs. Like if they make the playoffs, Michkov a down year, like Tocchet coming in and bringing that team.
The problem is that they keep shitting on him for not playing Michkov enough.
Yeah.
What is this talking?
Well, today his press conference started with like 5 straight questions about Michkov, and he's like, "Guys, stop asking me about Michkov. Like we're winning. We got Dvorak playing well, but that's the story in Philadelphia. That's the story about in Philadelphia. Like at least it's not Jalen Hurts. Like Jalen Hurts is just every week just headlines left.
Oh yeah,
so,
yeah. Rick Tocchet could thank the Philadelphia Eagles for taking some of the shit away. In Vancouver, though, he was getting all of it because there is no Eagles in Vancouver.
Oh yeah. Also tonight, a revenge game for Rick Tocchet against the Canucks. So there's probably some money on the board there from Tocchet. Yes, so another angle for the Flyers.
All over the Flyers tonight. Sad to say.
Yeah. Here we go. Flyers 9:00 tomorrow. Flyers -120 at the Chicago Blackhawks +100. Over 5.5 -120. Under 5.5 +100 here. It is a back-to-back for the Flyers, playing tonight against Vancouver, as we talked about, and then going out to Chicago. They are 1-2-1 on back-to-back so far this season, but this Blackhawks team, they've lost 5 in a row, 7 of 8. No Bedard, no Frank Nazar now either. He's out for 4 weeks. I'm seeing Nick Foligno has been out as well. Apparently, he might come back at some point, but Flyers got Cam York back, Ristolainen back, Dvorak back, Vladar back. It will be Ersson for this game, I would imagine. But yeah, Flyers here -120. I think is still too low, even on the back-to-back with travel there. So Flyers -120, 24 bucks. Hopefully that moves towards the Blackhawks, so you can wait and get the Flyers at a better number. But for now, just the -120 for 24. Give me the over too. Over 5.5, -120. Ariston has not been good. He's been just hasn't even been a good backup. He's been like an average, below average backup there. So over 5.5, -120 for 24 bucks as well.
Yeah, it's obviously we're heavy on the Flyers tonight against the Canucks, but the Blackhawks coming back from that road trip. They didn't play Sunday, right? They played Saturday, so not quite the Malinsky. Yeah, it wouldn't be Malinsky anyway because the Flyers
three
back
games.
to back.
Yeah,
right. So, but the Blackhawks were just playing really pitiful hockey, as you would expect, losing their best player, and then their second or third best player in Frank Nazar. And they just haven't responded at all because they don't have the talent to. I mean, they're trying hard. Even Teuvo Teravainen is still out.
Oh, I think he's back. Teravainen's back.
Is he back? I saw today he didn't practice.
Oh, I don't know that. You have better information than I do.
Okay, that's just what I read. I don't know. As the Doug McLean thing goes, I'm not telling you what I know. I'm just telling you what I heard. So yeah, give me the. I got nothing. No, I got nothing with this one. We're already on the Flyers here. We'll see what happens against the Canucks. I like the Blackhawks maybe slightly more if the Flyers have an emotional win against Vancouver, but no, I mean, just give me a small bet under 5.5, even money, 10 bucks.
Under 5.5. All right.
Yeah, just the Hawks can't score. I think the Flyers will be just taking it easy, maybe just playing some good defense. You can always fall back on that with a talking team.
Mm-hmm.
That's my only thing for this game.
I mean, especially with the way Sam Harrison's playing, they gotta double down on defense in front of him. All right, down to 9 p.m. again. Got the Calgary Flames +154 at the Edmonton Oilers -185. Under 6.5 -130. Over 6.5 +110. Joel, what do you got?
It's yeah, I guess it's going to be Connor Ingram again, right? Or Colin Pickard. Jarry's still out. I guess we'll go back to Pickard. I mean, Ingram wasn't brutal against the Knights, but it wasn't great. Certainly not inspirational in terms of making him the full-time backup. And the Flames have been playing some great hockey lately. And they're finally putting the puck in the net. And goaltending is a little better as of late. So yeah, that should be a proper battle of Alberta with the Flames coming back out of nowhere, back in the mix in the Pacific. I don't know. You still think that the Oilers get it done, but -185 is a massive price, and the Flames do know the recipe for beating the Oilers in terms of just don't commit too many stupid penalties and you'll be fine. Problem is they do commit a lot of stupid penalties anyway. The Flames will punish, or the Oilers will punish you for that. Yeah, this theme's pretty accurately priced to me. I'm just gonna stay away from this one. In fact, I think we get an overgame here. I think we get some back and forth affair. The Flames found some offense lately. They're shooting what? Like you're the shots on goal guy. The Flames have been putting the puck on net.
They've been
constantly 30 plus every freaking game.
46 against Seattle, 38 against the Kings, 37 against Detroit. I mean, only 26 against the Golden Knights last time. But yeah, they've been. But their underlying metrics actually in the past 10 games, third worst expected goal share. So their analytics are coming down and their results are going up.
Well, that shows what analytics know. That said, just give me 10 bucks and over 6.5. I do expect the Oilers to win this one. I'm just not confident in them after a big win against the Knights. Yeah, Flames have the rest advantage. So yeah, just give us some goals here on this one of the last few games for the Christmas break.
Yeah, that's probably the way I would go with the total. Could see a 4-3 overtime type of game here if you want a 3-3 correct score this one. But I'm taking the Flames +154 for 15 bucks. Getting results recently. Won 6 of their past 8, and as you mentioned, significant rest advantage. Third game in 4 nights for Edmonton after a long road trip. Calgary's, they played the 20th, they played Saturday, they played Thursday, they played Tuesday. They had 2 days off before that. So Dustin Wolf should be a better goalie than either Pickard or Ingram there. There are only 6-12-2 on the road. Edmonton's 9-3-3 at home, but throw it out the window. It's about Alberta. Plus 154 just seems a bit too high there. Okay, down to 10 p.m. here. I got the San Jose Sharks plus 210 at the Vegas Golden Knights minus 258. Knights puck line plus 120. Sharks puck line Knights puck line even money. Sharks puck line minus 120. Under 6.5 minus 130. Over 6.5 plus 110 here. I think you got to go with the Sharks. Has Eichel been confirmed out for this one? I know he was confirmed out for the
might as well rush for
road trip.
They're not going to rush him back to play the Sharks.
No, they're not here. So I guess that's really the only way you can look is San Jose. Maybe look at some Celebrini type props here. Third game in 4 nights for Vegas, all with travel at Calgary, at Edmonton. Now back at home, San Jose just taking 2 days off to travel down there to Vegas. Their shots on goal have been good recently. Played a few competitive games there in their last 2. So yeah, give me the Sharks here, plus 210. Just 10 puck bucks on that. It's still the Knights against the Sharks, even without Jack Eichel. Would look to the over here, but not confident enough in that. And the Knights have won 9 straight meetings here. So don't love the play, but just 10 puck bucks on the Sharks.
Yeah, I'm looking the same way as you, but I think it's going to be a closer game. I don't know if I'm willing to go with the Sharks money line, although I should, considering this game has a relatively high likelihood of going to overtime. And the Knights, we know all about their struggles there, especially with that Eichel. I don't expect him to play. I mean, if he's playing and suits up, then this is some toilet intel, but I don't see why they would rush him back, considering he's not just dealing with illness, but some kind of injury as well. So why not just rest him through the next week and get him ready for almost the second half of the season, starting December 27th. So, yeah, give me 10 bucks on the Sharks. I'll also double down 20 bucks at the plus 1.5 there, minus 120, just assuming this game will go to overtime and the Knights will lose it. So, yeah, 3-2, 4-3 Sharks win would be good.
Yeah, right down to the last game on the dock. You got the Seattle Kraken plus 205 at the Kings minus 250. Kings puck line plus 110. Kraken puck line minus 130. Over 5.5 minus 125. Under 5.5 plus 105. Joel, close it out here with both teams on a back-to-back that have not played yet. So we got nothing.
Probably nothing, but if anything, we got something. We got the Kraken plus 205. Giving the Kings. I bet the Jackets tonight. We got a fallen hero thing with the Werenski not playing in this one. At plus 140, I think I got against the Kings now, or not against the Jackets against the Kings. And who are the Kraken playing?
The Sharks.
The Ducks.
Ducks.
Yes, we got the over there. So yeah, that basically it's just a big number game. The Kings sucked at home. All right, they lost Philip Deneau. I know he hasn't been scoring for them, but he's still a good defensive presence. And yeah, they're coming back that long road trip where they, fairly successful, I guess, beating the Lightning at least on the last game on Saturday or Friday.
What was that? Yeah, the 18th was.
They were all congested. All those Panthers,
Thursday?
Hurricanes, Lightning,
Yeah.
Kings, they were all together. The Blues as well. But no, they're coming back home. This is not a great spot for the Kings, and the Kraken have been absolutely atrocious for a while. Nice win against the Jackets, at least in the last meeting. Coming down here to LA is just 5 bucks. 5 bucks on the Kraken money line there at plus 205. I just can't trust the Kings. This is massive favorites, even against a team that has been as bad as the Kraken have been lately. And the total is a plus money, though. Kings and Kraken. I think Grubauer's playing tonight, so it should be Decord tomorrow.
Good.
And the Kings are playing Kemper tonight, I think.
Well, Forsberg's tonight because Kemper's hurt.
He's still out? Okay. So
I think so.
Phoenix Copley, or is Forsberg
God.
going to play another back-to-back double?
Who knows? Who knows?
All right, we'll stay with the total, but I would play the under if anything. But we'll just do our big $5 bet play on the Kraken money line.
It's a big number game. We got to think of a sound for that. We're gonna have plenty of big number games as the season moves along here. Kemper's on IR on Tuesday, so I guess he could come back for this one, I think, but I can't imagine they'll rush him back. But I'm taking the under 5.5 here, plus 105 for 20 puck bucks in back-to-backs this season. Seattle's gone under in all three. The Kings in 4 of their 5. The Kraken have only scored 2 goals in their 3 back-to-backs, 0-2-1. Kings are 4-0-1 in their back-to-backs, 2.6 goals to 2.00 goals in that span. So very low scoring, slow, just boring Kings hockey at home. Under 5.5 plus money here for 20 bucks. Okay, that's the big 13 game slate there on Tuesday, December 23rd. Going to flash the puck bucks up here at the 51-minute mark of the YouTube video. Make sure you go check that out there. A big card here for both of us. What we got? I got 17. You got 16 bets. So quite a few options there for you guys on a big Tuesday before the holiday break.
Indeed. A lot of consensus stuff there.
Yeah.
As usual. Yeah.
But World Juniors. Bet Canada before the line moves down too much. I regret not betting it when it was like plus 175 or plus 150 when it opened. I've seen minus 110 at some shops. It was still plus 125 on DraftKings last night. Not sure if that is still available. Plus 110 now on DraftKings. So they'll be minus 110 or better by the time it starts. You don't think so?
I'm surprised the Sweden line hasn't moved at all. You can at Bet Online, they're plus 550 now to win it all. That is at least a little bit interesting. But the way I played it, still stick with Canada. Still been betting them. Sweden were in very close games against the Canadians. They had their full lineups on Saturday, and the Swedes won another close game. And the pre-tourney, the Americans have only played one, I think, and they beat the shit out of my Germans 8-0. Yeah. I think they're playing the Finns tomorrow. We'll see what happens there. But the way I played it, all over Canada for the final. But I bet Sweden to win the group and to reach the final there, both around plus 160 at the book that I found it at. There's only a few books that offer this stuff, so you really have to shop around. But really amped for it. I'm just fading the Americans, even though they're home soil and they've been dominating this tournament the last couple of years. We've been all over that. What you said. The Americans were great last couple of years, but this year is not nearly as good as those teams were. And the Canadians are elite. Swedes look really, really good. So I think that those teams will be the final. We just need both teams to win their group, go through the knockout rounds, and meet in the final, and we'll be solid.
Yeah, and this will be our last show together at the very least through the holidays. So happy holidays to everyone out there. We will probably be back potentially over the weekend, at the very least next Monday, as we get back to things for the NHL, for World Juniors, all that good stuff there. NHL is good. They take the holidays off. The NBA is Christmas Day. NFL is forcing Christmas Day. But all hockey does is just force some teenagers to play hockey at the World Juniors on Boxing Day. So
they should force more of them. Give us Celebrini in the World Juniors. Get them over there.
I'm surprised like Dickinson and Berkeley Cadden weren't loaned there because like the Sharks and
close. Yeah.
At
least they gave us Misa.
Aren't doing much. Yeah, that's true there. I'm seeing some player specials. Gavin McKenna over under 10.5 total points in the tournament there. Michael Hage at 8.5, both at FanDuel there. I might try to do a prop show or something tomorrow for the 13 game slate, especially if I can get a co-host. But otherwise, everyone enjoy the holidays. I appreciate all you guys subscribing to YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Leaves a 5-star rating and review on Apple. Get in the Discord, sg.pn/Discord, and follow us on Twitter at HockeySGPN. Any closing thoughts here, Joel?
Go Bears.
All right. I am Ryan Gilbert. You can follow me on Twitter at rgilbertsop.
And I'm Joel Amaya. You'll find me reminding you to look at the away teams. Certainly the away team salami on December 27th, when all these teams get back, when the teams in town are on the business trip, whereas the teams at home are just recovering from their Christmas dinners, family gatherings, and whatnot. So we'll be all over our away teams, certainly in the salami, and a lot of away teams money lines as well.
Good call there.